exhilarated at 17,770 feet. I'm glad we'd taken a few moments to savor this achievement. This is a place we probably would never come to again, and maybe we would never be able to make it again physically.
எனக்கும் கொஞ்சம் தண்ணி வேணும் கண்ணு. Despite the inclement weather, we've reached here in 4 hours. Aravind, take out the nuts now.
We're going to have lunch here.
Oh.
A satellite picture shows us our path and the very same formations that were dusted with snow. The stark difference in reality is that it actually takes 4 hours to get to Torongla, not 1 hour, 3 minutes. It's a long trek up. But then the map also says mostly flat. We know we climbed more than 1,700 feet that day from an altitude of 16,000 feet. This picture actually gives us a very good view of the pass, the two peaks on either side that flanked us, and the trail in between. This was the base of the peak on the right, that was unnamed, and the base of the peak on the left, shrouded completely in fog. We had to go in between and then begin our descent. The descent was a very, very long one, but for the beginning at least, it was relatively flat and a big relief. The landscape was stark, barren, and silent, except for the crunch of gravel under our feet, until this came along. Babu Ram, the eldest porter, was pleasant, friendly, quiet, respectful, and dignified. He spoke with reverence and relevance, no complaints, just lugged his load. He mentioned that the earlier road construction had hurt his feet. I gave him some medication to help with the pain. Chandra was the silent one, but ever ready to help with an extra bag. He never participated in any conversation, but as the days went by, he began to smile and then greet us every morning with a namaste. We dare not remove our parkas for fear of rain and chill. An hour later, we stopped, propping ourselves on the only wayside stones for lunch. The traders usually ate boiled eggs and drank Coca Cola. The discarded cans gave the company the dubious distinction of being recognized by trash in some of the most pristine places in the world. We could see Muktinath way down in the distance, past the river. We had to descend over 5,000 feet, and the lone JCB whirring in the distance gave us a sign of what was to come. This whole landscape would soon be scarred by a zigzagging road that would cross the pass. Potato roasties stuck in our exhausted throats. We could not eat. We had some chocolate and plodded forward until we came to what was a tea shop. It had been pouring rain and had cleared for a short while. In fact, in places, the visibility was so poor that we blew our whistles to make sure and give confirmation that we were okay and on the right path. It started pouring and we went into the dim tea room for a respite. The camera could not adjust to the low light, so here we are, fuzzy, blurred pictures that give us the mood. The lashing rain became a steady downpour, and we decided to move on. It was already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The sky was not going to open up for us. The way down was arduous and long, and we just had to keep plodding until we reached Muktinath. As we descended, flowers greeted us closer and closer to Muktinath. It was such a beautiful sight to see. Muktinath was only 12,400 feet. Naturally, breathing was easier, but then the rest of the body had taken an incredible beating with the extremely long day. And there it was. We were at Muktinath. All is not over, not yet a moment to celebrate. We had to walk past the temple and into the town. The last stretch is always the hardest because you wish you were already there. Muktinath Bhagavan ki jai. Thanks for watching this What is India production. Give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications.